Hiya folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And if you'd like more cartoon news and shenanigans, I'd ask you to please subscribe to the channel and do it right now so you don't forget about it later. And I thank you for that. So I just hit 250 subscribers right now just as I started filming this, which means I am 1/4 of the way to 1,000, which is crazy to think about. I think this is like my I started this channel in June. I started uploading to this channel in June. So this is like my 7th month or something like that. Yeah, something like my 7th month straight of doing YouTube. It takes a while when you're a small channel. It takes a while to get up there. But I'm not doing too shabby here. 1/4 of the way to 1,000, and watch hours. I'm about 1/3 of the way there to get 4,000 watch hours. So it's all coming together. If you guys just joined and subscribed, I thank you. I welcome you. I also want to let you guys know, keep the update going. Here in Canada, they have issued a province-wide lockdown. And I was supposed to be getting fiber optic internet, as some of you who have been watching my videos over the last couple weeks know. I was supposed to get it on the 29th of December, but they decided not to. They decided they needed more workers to complete the job, and now we're under lockdown. So God only knows how long I'm going to be waiting to get fiber optic internet. And I wanted to get that internet so I could live stream, because the internet that I was using, it wasn't good enough to live stream. So as soon as that comes, I'm going to start doing live streams, which is going to be awesome. And subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for those live streams. I'm going to be talking about cartoons, answering questions, all this crazy shit. It's going to be a blast, so stay tuned. And without further ado, sorry to take up the first little slab of minutes there on that, but let's get into this video. What are we talking about today? We're here on Screen Rant. And we got a nice little article by Rachel Labonte, I think that's how you pronounce that. And we're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. And again, they just keep doing it. These companies just keep doing it. They have made, they haven't made. They are currently working on a live-action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which many would agree, including myself, was one of the best cartoons of the last 20 years. As for Legend of Korra, I think thumbs down. 2 thumbs down for Legend of Korra. I thought it was really boring. I didn't like it. I don't know. It didn't have that, I think Aang was he had this childhood whimsicalness where he was so excited for the world. He's like, here's this big world. We've never seen this world before. We're going to explore this magical world of bending. And then by the time you get to Korra, it's we kind of understand what the world's all about, and it loses some of that magic, And I just found Korra to be a very flat personality, a little bit of a boring character. I know a lot of people just stopped watching it. They just, I personally, what the weirdest thing, I forgot the show existed. I was watching it week to week, up until season 3, and then season 4 actually premiered on Nickelodeon. You had to go to the website to watch, the final book of Avatar: Last Airbender, and I forgot it existed. But then I saw an article on Kotaku or something, which said something like, why fans, there's a big controversy about the ending of The Legend of Korra. And I was like, what? Oh yeah, I almost forgot Legend of Korra. That show's still on, or that show had a season that I didn't watch. And the controversy was about how they made Korra bisexual in the last episode, which was just silly nonsense. It really felt like a last-minute virtue signal. They really wanted to sneak one by the Nickelodeon censors, and I don't know. It was already maybe the writers thought our show is so boring that it got it stopped airing on TV, and the final season had to be put on Nickelodeon Online. Maybe they just wanted to create controversy, or they wanted to get headlines, or just so people would come back and watch it. Because it worked, because I forgot it existed, but I was already watching it week to week when it was on TV, though. That's the problem. See, maybe they wanted to just they wanted to go out on hey, pay attention to us. Like they wanted to go out on a bang type of thing. But I didn't like the ending. They went woke, they went broke. The viewership for the Legend of Korra just wasn't there, and it's real shame. The show could have been so much better. And so let's talk about this. So Avatar: The Last Airbender, Ty Lee. Ty Lee was the friend of Princess Azula in the original series. And she says that the live action show is unnecessary, and I gotta give her a round of applause because it's true. Look, just by reading that title, I haven't even read her quote yet. I haven't seen the quote. I'm sure there's a Twitter quote. There's no Twitter quote. Okay. Usually they have a Twitter quote down below, but I haven't even seen any kind of quotes yet. But just from reading this headliner, I'm like, yes, I agree with you, like 100%. We've seen this with the Disney films. I'm not interested. The cartoon just does it. Like the original source material does it better. You could be so much more expressive, and think about the cabbage cart gag, right? In Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's this. It's cabbages, right? Yeah. I think it's cabbages. I'm almost certain it's cabbages. There was always like some kind of like cabbage vendor, and his cabbages would get knocked over, and it's a very funny scene. But like in live action, does that translate? Does the cabbage vendor scenes are we going to get the same level of comedy? Avatar: Last Airbender, there was a lot of characters like making strange faces and such. Or, is that going to be translated so well to the big screen, or like I guess it's not the big screen. There already was a failure of an Avatar: Last Airbender franchise movie that would you guys believe it that one of my friends dragged me to go watch that? I read before, like it was the last week it was still in theaters, and I had read reviews of how bad that M. Night Shyamalan, whatever the hell that guy's name is, M. Night Shyamalan. I don't know what the heck his name is, but you guys know who I'm talking about. M. Night Shyamalan. That's how you pronounce it. M. Night Shyamalan. He made his own little Avatar: Last Airbender like movie, and it was awful. It was terrible. And one of my friends, they're like, we should go see that because there wasn't too many other things at the time or whatever, and that we wanted to see. So we ended up going to watch it just to have a good laugh at how crappy it was, and it was pretty crappy. But so they're trying to redeem them. Netflix is trying to redeem themselves here, and make a decent live action version this time. But even then, it's like I've already seen the movie. Now there's going to be a series. I've already watched the original series. Like, what the hell are you? What are you people doing? You're just like franchising Avatar into the dumpster. Like, stop franchising this. So let's read a little bit before I just like talk for 20 minutes straight going off here. But I will say that like the Disney movies, what do they actually do? They don't like Mulan doesn't even have the epic music, like I'll Make a Man Out of You. You guys ever hear that song from the original Mulan? It's not even in there. And I haven't seen the movie, but I heard that they cut all the songs, right? So I'm assuming it's not in there. Maybe it's in there on the bonus features or something. I have no idea. I'm going to say it's not in there. That's from what I heard. There was no music. They cut Mushu the dragon, for some reason. I don't know, cultural appropriation or some hoo-ha. Who even knows anymore? Who even freaking knows? The Disney films, they keep making them. I think I did a video a while back. They're making Peter Pan and Pinocchio, and it's like those are two animated classics. I don't need to watch the movie again, So I don't know what they're trying to do here. It feels like the only idea off the top of my head that they could be doing, right, is maybe there are some people who say like cartoons are too childish, right? Like there's some people who wouldn't watch a cartoon or an animated. You look at this and you're like, oh, this is for children. But if somebody watched Avatar as a live action, maybe they'll be like, oh, I'm going to check this out when I would never actually check that out because it was for children previously, but now it's live action, so I'm going to watch it. I don't know, but I still think I don't think that no matter what they do, they're going to be able to top the original series. I don't think so at all. So let's read what Ty Lee actress Olivia Hack has to say. Who voiced Ty Lee on Avatar: Last Airbender, calls Netflix planned live action show redundant because it won't do anything new. Yeah, and she's exactly right. There's no need to. There's just no need other than money. And even then, it's like the original series exists. What the hell? I don't know, man. I don't know. Olivia Hack, who voiced bubbly Ty Lee on Avatar: Last Airbender, believes Netflix planned live-action show is unnecessary. I agree again. Nickelodeon's Avatar only ran for 3 seasons from 2005 to 2008, but it remains one of the most popular and beloved animated shows of all time. It's true. It was so good. Last year, it saw a major resurgence in popularity when it became available for streaming on Netflix. It makes you wonder how much do you guys think Netflix paid for Avatar: Last Airbender? I'm thinking big money. I'm thinking real big money. Millions, right? Maybe it has to be upwards of 25 million, right? For the whole shebang. I don't know. Something huge. It has to be something huge. Thus allowing fans old and new to revisit it. Set in a fictional world where people have the ability to bend the elements, Avatar follows the titular Last Airbender, Aang, as he sets to put an end to a 100-year war. Okay, and there was an attempt in 2010 to translate Avatar Last... Yeah, I was just talking about this. Oh my god. Into live action form, not from... So live action form with the M. Night Shyamalan. I can never pronounce it. M. Night Shyamalan. There you go. Directed the Last Airbender. Yeah, is that what it was called? I guess it was called The Last Airbender. The backlash against the movie came swiftly as fans were displeased with the choices made by that guy, Shyamalan, and others. As a result, there was a wariness among fans when Netflix announced its intention to create a new live-action Avatar series back in 2018. Also, I'm really scared about the One Piece. Did you guys know that there's a live-action One Piece? One of my favorite manga. The anime is not great, though. The anime is just not good. It's very sluggish, and I stopped watching it at some point, and I just never went back because I'll just stick to the manga. The One Piece manga is fantastic. You guys should really give that a read if you've never looked into it. But holy crap. It's like... I couldn't believe it when I heard the news that they were going to make a live action show of it. And I'm like, how is that even going to work without it being super weird? Whenever they do shows or TV shows or movies where the characters have stretchy powers, it always looks weird. You guys see The Flash on the CW? They had this character named Ralph Digby. And he plays the elongated man, and it's so weird when he stretches, it looks weird. So it's going to be a little bit weird to see that show. And it's going to be weird. And I don't know what's weirder, the fact that One Piece is getting a live action show, or the fact that the Powerpuff Girls, speaking of the CW, are getting a live action show on the CW. It boggles my mind. Are they that out? Hollywood is dead. Hollywood, when you're making a live action fucking reboot of the Powerpuff Girls, that's a signal to me that creativity has died in Hollywood. That is just a disturbing last ditch signal, a cry for desperation that you're out of creativity. And it's hilarious. Live action Powerpuff Girls. My God. And they're also doing a Winx Club. I did a video on that one too. Winx Club. It's so weird. It's so weird. They're out of ideas. And okay, let me back to the article. So, Updates have been slow to come since, and the project suffered a major blow last summer when original Avatar creators Brian, oh god, how do you pronounce that? Konizuko, I think, and Michael Dante. See, I like that guy's name, Michael. That's wait, there's more. Michael Dante Di Martino departed over creative differences. So I remember that they departed. Unfortunately, I didn't report on that at the time because I wasn't uploading to this YouTube channel at the time, right? I didn't go all in at that point. So members of the Avatar's original voice cast assembled for a reunion last weekend. Hey, that's pretty cool. On Stage It, where they discussed a whole host of topics. Inevitably, Netflix's live-action Avatar was mentioned, and Hack shared her thoughts on the project via fandom. The Ty Lee actress stated, "It feels redundant." She added, "You're not adding onto it or expanding the universe. You're doing the same thing." Yeah. I don't think it needs to exist at all. I would rather them, honestly, just make more Avatar. I actually heard Netflix a couple of years back. I don't know what happened to the show. Maybe it's still coming in the woodwork. They're going to make a new show where there's 2 avatars, and each one of them has a power. Each of the twins has 2 elements each, from my understanding. That's what they were going to do, or something like that. It's going to be something like there's going to be twins, but like they each have 2 elements. I don't know if I like that idea. That's kind of a weird direction to take the show, right? Like twins, do we really, it kind of takes away the whole like Avatar is one person kind of thing. I don't know. Let's keep going. So she says it's redundant. Where was it? Expanding. Oh yeah, so that's where I ended. And then Hack isn't the only one to express some apprehension about Netflix's Avatar. Greg Baldwin, who voiced Uncle Iroh. Yeah, he died. I know. Oh wait, Uncle Iroh. Uncle I. Oh, this was the guy who took over the old Iroh. What was that? Okay, let me figure out what was that guy's name. Uncle Iroh. Original voice actor. Yeah, the original guy. He did the dragon on Samurai Jack. Okay, so here we go. So it was Mako Iwamatsu. Like I said, he did the dragon. Aku. He did Aku, the original voice of Aku on Samurai Jack. Yeah. So and there he is, Uncle Iroh. And then this is the guy that we're just talking about, Greg Baldwin. He took over for Mako. So let's keep going here. So he has to say, stated he wasn't sure he trusted Netflix to create a decent Avatar show without Konizuko and Di Martino. Yeah. With the original creators aren't on board. I don't like the idea here. This could be a train wreck. I don't know. Many fans have echoed both Baldwin and Hack's comments. Yeah, a common fear is that Netflix will whitewash the characters. Similar to what happened with the Last Airbender. Whitewash them. What do you mean? Wait, what? They're gonna whitewash them? No, I don't think Netflix would. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. Okay, there was a show called Death Note. Hold on. Death Note. Where was that? Netflix. I remember I heard this was really bad. Netflix, Death Note, where they kind of like made, yeah. I think there was like a controversy about Death Note because they had like some of the characters or like, I don't know what the hell. I don't know. There was some controversy that they like changed the way some of the characters were and like, I don't know. Okay, I get it. But I don't know. I don't think they're gonna like whitewash them. Like they're probably just gonna cast like maybe Toph might be a hard one. Are they gonna actually hire a blind actress? That might be a little bit tricky. I don't know about that one. But what characters were even like? I don't know. Like Katara, or are they gonna get natives? I don't know. But a common fear is that Netflix will. I don't think they will. Netflix is a very woke company. I don't think they're gonna whitewash the characters. similar to what happened with The Last Airbender. Is that what happened? I don't. It's been so long since I've seen the movie. I don't exactly remember that happening, but it must have happened if they're mentioning it here in the article. Others don't feel the live action series will offer a faithful recreation of the world established in the animated series, which is unique and very well developed. Yeah. And save for Konizuko and DiMartino's exits, there have been a few updates regarding Netflix Avatar show. Zuko voice actor Dante Basco confirmed last week he was in talks to serve as a consultant, but he hasn't yet joined in an official capacity. At this point, many wonder if Avatar is even in the works anymore. I think that if they honestly just canceled that, I wouldn't care. Honestly, I would just do a final report YouTube video on it and just tell you guys that it's been canceled and report the news, and that would be it. If it gets canceled, I'm not disappointed because we have the original source material, which is unquestionably going to be better than the live action. So I wouldn't be disappointed at all. So let's finish up here. Netflix has yet to say one way or the other, or so it remains to be seen. Right now, public opinion isn't exactly favorable. Perhaps it would be better for Netflix to leave it alone. Yeah, why not? Why not just leave it alone? On the other hand, maybe the streamer will churn out something that can win over all the naysayers. Only time will tell which way it'll go. Yeah, so that's a great way to close right there. Only time will tell if this thing is actually going to get canceled or if it ends up living to the expectations. But it's just going to be retelling the same thing. The same thing the cartoon probably did more emotional and better and more expressive, right? Cartoons, you could be so much more expressive. And I don't think it could live up. I don't think it could live up to the original cartoon series, the original animated series. So I'm going to end here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Next 22-minute long video. Sorry about that. I try to get through it as quickly as possible, but yeah. So folks, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, like I said, and I'm just gonna end it here. See you guys later. Let me know if you're excited. If you're excited for this show, let me know if you think they should cancel all of these random off-the-wall cartoon adaptations. Like I said, we do not need the Powerpuff Girls live action show. What the hell? So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And that's going to be it for me for today. See y'all later. Bye-bye. Sandro out. See ya.